Hey guys, it's Mira Byler, and we are in my studio today about to do an adventure. I'm going to do 100 layers of acrylic paint on this cute little canvas. Look how cute this thing is. It's just like, I can squeeze it. But yeah, it's just a little canvas, and we're just gonna layer it and see what it looks like, 100 layers. I've seen people do this with nail polish, with makeup, whatever, and I thought, why not bring it into the art world and have some fun with it? Alright, I've got my paints mixed on a plate. Nothing fancy. Well, let's do layer number 1. Can you see that? Just going to cover the canvas for the base coat and then we'll go to town. Alrighty, well, I can't believe I'm doing this because, well, the first layer took a long time to dry, and so I waited, did the second layer, did a couple other layers, and was like, dude, I need a hair dryer in here. So I started drying each layer with my hair dryer. Yeah, about that. It probably took 6 to 7 hours to do this entire project. So, even though it's condensed into 5.5 minutes, I love you guys. I decided to just do a bunch of random colors. I thought about maybe following the rainbow and going in order, or just like doing some sort of ombre effect or something, but I don't know, it was just kind of hard to decide what I wanted to do, and so it was just all impulsive. I just did whatever color I felt like during that layer, and if it looks all gross and stuff with some colors, it's just because that's what I felt like doing, and it was great. I had fun. Sometimes when the plate was out for a while, the paint would get thick, and that's why some layers are very thick and some are very thin and watery. It just depends how new the paint was. But I am going to add and say I think it adds a nice effect because it sort of averages out what different artists like to do. And so I think it's almost realistic that way, that some layers are really insanely thick like this one, and then others are just so thin that, you know, because every artist is different and paints differently. So yeah. At the beginning of this, I was like, man, I'm only on layer 30 something and it's not even that high yet, so I wonder if it's gonna form a mountain. But I started to notice that it was harder to spread the paint out to the edges. Like it just started, I don't know, I guess when you get so many layers, it's just hard to spread it out. And so the area kept getting smaller and smaller. And I didn't want to go fully to the edge and ruin that effect. I thought it looked really cool. Besides, it was saving me time and it was saving me paint. So let's be honest here. So I just kind of went with it, and I thought it was cool because you could see all the different layers piling up, and so why cover that up and drag it to the edge and just have one color be a mountain, you know what I mean? It seemed sweet, and so I kept it. And eventually I had to switch to a smaller paintbrush. That's the mountain at 6 to 2 layers, and I just trolled you guys. Did you see that? It was just, yeah, I had to switch again to a smaller brush, and I contemplated switching again because it was just harder to cover that little mound. Actually, I think later I do switch one more time to a smaller brush, but yeah. Look at those thick globs. It's like, makes you want a cupcake or something. But yeah, as I said, this took about 6 or 7 hours, and I think the end product actually looks pretty cool. I might have miscounted and done one less layer. I'm not quite sure, but you know, I'm not gonna go back and just like, yeah, whatever. You know, this took so long that just appreciate it as it is. You can count the white canvas as a layer itself or something. I don't know. If anybody's mad about that, like, I'm sorry, I'm human, I make mistakes, it's all good. So, yeah, but I did tally them and it says 100, so I might have miscounted when I filmed, whatever. I know some person's gonna go through and count it. Anyway, the canvas beforehand was 0.3 ounces, no paint. And then I waited afterwards and it was only 0.4. It felt like a lot more than that, but it wasn't. It was this. Alright, well thanks for watching. This is the globulous joy on a canvas, and I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, let me know if you do 100 layers of something. Check out my other videos and subscribe if you want to join my art family. We do 2 videos a week here. It's a lot of fun. Alrighty guys, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.